Yellow, it's your boy Jordan, and we playing a new game called Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, okay, I gotta sneeze. Give me a second. Mm. Mm. This pollen got me. Got me messed up, man. All right, man. Oh. All right, let's get it. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience play this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings, which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu by any time. No. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to the exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Oh man. This game is not suitable for children. Hey, this is plus 18 plus, guys. Doki Doki Literature Club. English. Enable X now. Just that fast, right? Turn this up. Please enter my name. Oh my gosh. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sighed idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jordan. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jordan, have you decided on joining the club yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure if it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. A NEET? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises now. Will you at least promise me you try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least but a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I packed my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have came into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in this classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, I thought you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way that I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Message. I can tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. Yay, let's go. And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Godly. I dejectedly followed Sayori's across the school and upstairs, a section of a school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, a new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. What's her voice? Crap. I don't know how to sound like. I don't know, bro. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori's always said nice things about you. Seriously? You bought a bow, eh? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh my gosh. Um. Oh, fudge. How many voices can I do, bro? Ah, Jordan. Nope. Nope. Ah, Jordan. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can't just ignore her when she gets beauty. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Jordan. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine feels a little comp. You know. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Jordan. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing off her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet though. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waited for me to take a bite. Then I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Heard where? Heard what before? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know. Dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of these major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget of publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You just have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that's much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So Jordan, what kind of things do you like to read? Big Nate. Let's start there. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The Bible. That's my main one, the Bible. I don't really read that much, Yuri. Well, considering how I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I have never touched a book of manga a day in my life. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head certainly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, say something. What do you have to say? Not much of a reader, I guess. That can always change. What the freak am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Here he goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you in the loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Get back. I read a horror once. This guy is not me. Cause that is so cap. I've never read a horror book a day in my life. I desperately grasp something I can relate at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Well, I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at a world, if it's only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Yeah, she on my body. She's on my body. Heavy, I ain't even saying nothing for real. Like, can my body breathe? Guess not. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you was working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I don't, but I just think it's impressive. You should share them with me sometime. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I see you're not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Suki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home. Oh, snap. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Ours. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jordan? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. Is there still one problem? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth to what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never really made a decision yet. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. Man, oh my gosh. Yo, he had a home court advantage and he blew it, bro. How you lose your train of thought, bro? This is not me at all. Nah, I probably would blow it too. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Jordan. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Okay. Okay. I can't write a poem for nothing. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came out of cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That was my whole intention, actually. Cupcakes was smack, though. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks. I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jordan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? You probably can. The handwriting's not that bad. I just need to learn how to write poems. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls came and chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Jordan, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our own way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer with one of the girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Right. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, bro. Oh, or that's me. But at the same time, I'm saying stuff that works around me, bro. I don't really tapped in with none of these girls like that. Family. Okay, she like family. Heart. Cage. Nah, forgive. Kiss. Of course she likes Kiss, bro. Beauty. She got that. Silly. Lust. Oh my goodness. She jumped. Prayer. Oh my God. Infinite. Imagination. Okay. Romance. Of course you got that. Passion. Oh, special. Treasure. Atone. Lucky. Games. Oh, I got a lot of charm. And after image. Hey, it only jumped for Yuri and Sayuri, bro. Hi again, Jordan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jordan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming or a commitment for you. Burley. Thanks, man. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any club this year and last year too. I didn't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or what. That's actually... Never mind. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth. For someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. That shit up. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yeah, sit down. Don't worry, guys. Jordan always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with his busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Oh, I am a major cleaner. I don't know about cooking though. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And it stinks. I don't want to be in the stinky room. And you almost set your house on fire once. Holy dog. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jordan can become good friends too. Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. No, it wasn't weird at all. It was actually called a lob. She threw you a lob to Yuri, and you didn't take it, bro. You're not slamming it down like Braun. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation like usual because I'm just like that. I'm just a goat. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what, okay? He came back like, is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Hey, Nugget. Yuri reaches into her bag. Oh, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? You call that cute? I guess. She even picked out a book that she thinks I like. Okay, I see it now. Despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, if you can read it at your own pace, I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Pick up the Bible and go to Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. Weird. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read, then go to sleep. I could probably fall asleep right now. That's what I just said. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna be really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody would come to the first place. It's even a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak with the creative minds. What is this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? Always. Food. Especially some good food. Like, don't let it be no some trash food. Like, I don't know. Don't let it be no off-brand stuff. Food will always do the trick. What kind? Kind? Okay. Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Cupcakes. It's not the method, though. You need a variety. Not just cupcakes. Put some food in that joint. Like some actual food we eat. That'll fill you up, bro. Natsuki will love that. Love to do that. You're right. Holy crap. Hold on, I'll be back.